What's going on YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do, and I received a new Bluetooth speaker, and it is 25 watts. It's pretty big, so hopefully it packs a punch and can fill up a room. So there is some information on the side. It has a 2200 milliamp battery. The AC power is 12 volts at 2.5 amps. It does support SD cards, so you can just load music on there, and you don't have to worry about that. So there you go. You can go ahead and read it right there for yourself. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up and check it out. I mean, I listen to these things all the time because I like listening to my Google Play Music that I'm subscribed to, and I like to play music, you know, or listen to the radio through TuneIn Radio or iHeartRadio or whatever you use for radio, and I like to listen to it on speakers that are loud and sound good. So we're gonna go ahead and test this thing out and see how it sounds. So they include a 3.5 jack if your phone includes a headphone jack. Or you can just sync it up through Bluetooth. Then here's that 12 volt 2.5 amp charger. There's what it looks like in case you lose yours and you need to replace it. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the speaker itself. And we have an instruction booklet here, or should I say instruction, like, basically a piece of paper. So there you go. Go ahead and make this video full screen, put on the highest quality your monitor and computer supports, and you can, if you lose this instruction booklet, it's right here in front of you right now. And if you speak a different language, you probably don't understand what I'm saying at all, but there's the other side of it. So the M button switches the modes between Bluetooth, the SD card slot. Let's go ahead and check that out as well. So we have the micro SD card slot there. We've got the auxiliary in and that 12 volt 2.5 amp, and it is labeled what it is, so that's pretty cool. You'd be surprised how many people don't include what type of like volts and amps it needs, and then you're kind of just playing a guessing game and hoping you don't fry it. So it's got rubber feet on the bottom to keep it still. So the indicator lights are flashing blue, means it has entered pairing mode. Steady blue is that it's paired. Red means it's in auxiliary mode, so you can listen to your phone or something. And white means it's listening to the SD card music. It supports MP3, WAV, WMV, and use a 32 gig or smaller card, please. That's formatted FAT32. Alright, let's go ahead and turn it on. It's lighting up blue. Now it's flashing, so it's in pairing mode. Alright, it showed up in my list of things I can pair. The DOSS SoundBox XL, so we can go ahead and press on it, and it will sync up to our phone. Alright, it made it sound like Windows when things connect. Alright, so it is connected for media audio. That's all it supports. Let's go ahead and play some music. I can only play brief little tiny clips because I do not want to get in trouble.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight.
Let's go ahead and turn it up.
Not a follower.
The bass sounds good. I can feel it vibrating. Whoa, it is moving the table. It sounds pretty awesome. It is literally moving this stuff. Even though it's not hard to move it, it is pushing some bass. That sounds great. Oh my word. Let's try another song.
Ice keep pouring and the drink keep flowing. Try and brush it off.
So that works just fine. Go ahead and pause it and then play it back.
I know you should. I cannot give you everything.
I truly think this is something to consider. I wish I could see the subwoofer. That thing is probably moving like crazy. It sounds awesome, and the bass is probably the best I've heard on a battery-powered Bluetooth speaker that I've ever used. That's awesome. That's crazy that the freaking sounds like a Windows computer. Like they took the sounds right out of Windows. Ah, hell. Let's try out the 3.5 jack while we have the video still recording. And now it's red, meaning that it's in aux mode.
You know I wish.
Alright, so if I press it, it goes red. And now it's in Bluetooth mode. If I press it, it goes back to aux mode.
But we still got love to give.
I will have a link to this guy in the video description below if you want to pick one up for yourself. The bass sounds absolutely incredible. I'm not even remotely kidding when I say this is probably the best bass I've ever heard in a battery-powered Bluetooth speaker. When I say battery-powered, my Kenevo M2 that you can't even buy anymore that I got sent a long time ago, it plugs into the wall, and it definitely sounds better than this, but it gets way more power than this thing does. And it's not portable by any means. You gotta connect 2 different speakers, set the sub up. It's not portable at all. This is something you can put on top of your car and play some music, or at the beach, anywhere you want to play. And then if you don't want to use a phone, you can put an SD card in there, and then you can skip your tracks and turn your volume up and do everything from the unit itself without using a phone or anything. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're not doing so already. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.
Young, broke high school kids.
It does charge while playing music. I've got my little inverter going over there, and it is charging. And we're doing some bass tests, and it is freaking moving. This thing is awesome.